Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Do a roll call. Put a Berman here.
Oh, you did in here.
All right. So we're going to try this out a little bit. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
All right, good. All right, first thing we have is approval of minutes. February 2nd. Okay, so everybody have a chance to take a look, please?
Yeah, I'll make a motion that we accept the February 2nd.
As written. Okay. Mike seconds. Roxanne makes a motion. All in favor? No opposed.
We have,
We should have correct nice well, shouldn't we?
well, we need to go through the corrections. She hasn't gone through the corrections as to be provided to the board as to what the corrections are.
Okay. So we're gonna hold on to those then.
So I have non-public minutes from 2-2. It was for RSA 918:3, Roman numeral 2A, and RSA 918:3, Roman numeral 2C. And I'm going to make a motion that we seal these for 5 years.
I'll second.
By roll call, Roxanne, yes?
Tim, yes?
Bonnie, yes.
All right. The Seacoast Chiefs Mutual Aid Association intent to be joined. That was dropped off by Jared, Chief Wheeler. So Seacoast Chief Fire Officers Mutual Aid District. Please find this letter as the intent of the Middleton Rescue Department. Within the support of with the support, sorry, the H was cut off. I apologize. No worries. The support of the Middleton Board of Selectmen to become a member of your organization. The department and the town wish to become a member of the organization with START as well. This includes the approval of fees quoted by Chief Monahan of $1,250 membership fee, as well as $3,647 START fee for hazardous materials response. For the department and town to be members will benefit the community not only with hazardous materials response, but with resources sharing for large-scale incident management. As a small community, having the information and knowledge sharing of affiliate membership will be pivotal in the continued growth and development of our organization. The department is committed to being a contributing member of the organization. We would like to thank the board for your time and consideration. All right. So.
You want me to give some explanation?
Yes, that'd be great.
Absolutely. So, Jared Wheeler, the fire chief. So, essentially, the town of Middleton has never been part of a mutual aid system, which is very unusual. All of our surrounding communities have or are part of a mutual aid organization. Basically, what it means is for instance, Seacoast Chiefs Mutual Aid is, I guess in our area, Farmington and Middleton are both part of it, and Rochester, everyone in Rockingham County and southern part of Stratford County. So it provides us not only resources, and they have mobile air units, so if we have a fire, they'll come here and fill our air bottles on scene so that we can continue to work through the fire. They have an incident command truck, which would be utilized by the fire department and the police department if we had a large-scale incident, God forbid something serious happened at the school or something like that. They have a 10-wheel command truck that they show up with, and it provides us the resources we need to operate through something like that. But the most important thing is we're legally required by the state to provide hazmat coverage for the community, and we have never fulfilled that in the history of the Middleton Fire Department. So through Seacoast Start, which is their, Seacoast Start is the Seacoast Chiefs Hazardous Materials Response team. They have members throughout the Seacoast region. They have mobilized trucks that are stored at the Portsmouth Fire Department that they would respond with. And the most important thing to having the town be a member of an organization like that is if we did, God forbid, have a hazmat incident here in town, they would cover the bill because we're a member. If not, if we had to call like the shipyard's hazmat team or call Start here, then the town's going to incur the bill, which can be hundreds of thousands of dollars. So that's really the main precipice around joining this organization, but the organization also provides a ton of training every year and things like that to the member organizations. So there's a lot of benefits to it, but honestly the biggest benefit right now to the town would be the hazardous materials coverage, because right now we have none. And you have to be a member of Seacoast Chiefs to subscribe to the hazmat team. So if that kind of helps understand.
What's the training involved in it?
In the hazmat, there's none for us, so they provide the hazmat team. They have their own, they do recruiting as needed, so if we had a member that was interested in joining the hazmat team, then we could. And then
So now is every one of your people in your department going to be doing this, or?
We won't necessarily. So most of our members are hazmat operations, like I have hazardous materials decontamination, but part of this organization is they provide the hazmat techs, the equipment, all that stuff to deal with the incident, so that it kind of takes the burden off of us, because it's a lot of continuing training every year for a very specialized thing that we wouldn't do very often. And so they would provide that personnel as well, and they train them every year. That's part of the fee, is they provide training to them every year. But the Seacoast Chiefs organization provides a lot of outside training, firefighting training, EMS training, vehicle extrication, stuff like that, every year through their organization that we would now be able to attend. So that's a big bonus.
So if we had a hazmat in this town though, where's it gonna come from? Is it gonna come from Portsmouth, or is it gonna come from Middleton? I mean, how are we gonna be able to apply by this? Because the fact that if you guys aren't here, is it gonna come from Portsmouth?
So essentially what happens is we would first respond to it. We'd figure out, hey, this is beyond our means. We can't handle this. Or it's something very dangerous that we don't have the right equipment for. Then they would send the team from Portsmouth, yes.
And they covered at that point?
Yeah, and as soon as we call them, it's their incident. They cover all the costs and everything associated with that, because that's part of the subscription there to the service. But it's not unusual to have regional teams. They're all over the state. Carroll County has a team. The Central New Hampshire team comes out of Concord and covers everywhere as north as Plymouth. Lakes region has a team out of Laconia that covers a large area. It's pretty common. It's just not something that we've ever kind of abided by in the past. So we're just trying to get where we need to be with that.
So we're getting into the 22nd century now. Is that what
Essentially.
you're trying to say? Middleton is a little bit behind.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Kurt, can I just have you introduce yourself real quick?
Excuse me?
Put your name on the record.
My name
Yes.
is Barry Reynolds.
Okay, thank you. Want to make sure we got the comment right now.
Okay, no problem.
Any other questions?
Alright. So from us, all we need to do is, you have money in the budget,
I do. It's in the contract services line.
so we just need an approval from us.
Yes.
Alright, so I'll take a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Alright,
I'll second it.
so Bonnie makes a motion, and Roxanne seconds. In favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Alright.
Are you giving that copy back?
Yeah.
Can you make a copy of that, give us a check?
Absolutely.
Derek? There. The FEMA flood maps. So I had a chance to look over the documentation that we got copies of. Looks like the only thing we need to do is post the notice to the us. Make sure that everybody in the community is aware of it. and make sure that the planning board is aware. So that's pretty much that.
That's gonna be the public hearing we're talking about.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna do that, we have to do that meeting, we're gonna do that meeting.
So we don't even really have to have a public hearing. We actually have to post the information.
Oh, okay. Even
Yeah. Which makes life even better. So, I'm correct, right? We just have to post the information, we don't have to do a hearing.
Correct. The only other comment I would have is that you as the board do have the option within that 90-day comment period to submit comments if you choose.
Yeah.
But you don't have to attend, you just have to post it.
And if people want to submit comments to us, to submit to FEMA, we can do that as well. Correct.
Yep.
Alright, perfect. So, I'll get that posted. Alright, emergency management.
That was it. That's what I was here today to. We're working through, kind of getting the house in order.
Exactly, just have you step up.
Sure,
Talk about here a little bit more.
Yeah, working with the chief, we're gonna start, doing some outreach to the other area emergency managers, see what we can have in common. Met with the Seacoast Public Health Network, last week. They have some, options in the work too. They're gonna do some quad exercises, stuff like that. So we're just kind of spinning up right now, but my primary purpose was to make sure the FEMA stuff, and if you have any questions.
Alright.
Okay?
Anybody have any questions? Nope. Alright.
Okay.
Fire EMS.
All right, Gary Wheeler, the fire chief. So we had 17 calls for service in the month of January, 10 EMS calls, 7 fire calls. Lieutenant Ronalette was promoted to captain, I think what we mentioned last month as well. And Engineer Javera was promoted to lieutenant. So we congratulate Mike and Wally on those for sure. EMT Cole has passed her advanced EMT exam and is now licensed as an advanced EMT. That brings our, right here?
No.
This way.
Perfect.
All right, sorry. That brings our number of ALS or advanced life support providers in town to 5. So we've come a long way. When I started, there was just myself and one other in town. So now we have 5 advanced life support providers, and her name's Abby. Abby is our most active per diem member. She works several shifts a week at the firehouse, so it really helps to have her at that level, and it's a very hard class and test to get through, so it's a big step for her. Our SCBAs, or our air packs, were flow tested. They're on their annual flow test just last month, and everything passed, and so all of our equipment remains in service. Lieutenant Prevere and EMT Millar continue to work through paramedic school. They both have about 8 to 10 months left, I believe. So when they're done, we'll have 2 additional paramedics hopefully here in town, which would be fantastic. And we have a new member, McKenna Stevens, began an EMT class hosted by Pennacook Rescue in Bosquen. So she started that last month, and hopefully in about 4 months she'll be another EMT in town. Advanced EMT Shrek is working through the process to host an EMT class here in town. We're hoping to get that going in the spring, so then we'll get even more people going through that, hopefully. And then our students continue to work through their Firefighter 1 class. They test out their hazardous materials operation portion tomorrow, and next month they have their final test for the end of the class, so hopefully we'll have 6 more firefighters certified in town. That's all I have.
We're gonna give you like Rochester.
I don't have a question, I just want to say thank you for all you've done.
I appreciate that,
The
thank you.
department's amazing at this point, really appreciate it.
Awesome, thank you.
Alright. Highway Department?
I got the highway department over here from January 19th to February 9th. Plowed and treated 4-inch storm on 119. Pushed in 6 loads of salt that were watered and delivered. Put new cutting edge on plow truck number 2. Plowed and treated 1-inch storm on 122. Plowed and treated 18-inch storm on 125, 26, and 27. Pushback, line of sight issues with the loader. Had new lights installed at the salt shed. Not sure what that says, but something to do with the electric. Shelved and pushed back 2 snowbanks on all roads. Strobe light installed. Strobe light on truck number 22. Put new cutting edge on snow pusher for the loader. Had new water pump and trans control put on the loader. Picked up truck number 26 at Hilltop Chevy, transmission work completed on a warranty. Cleaned up piles at Middleton Building Supply, Old Town Hall, Fire Department, Police Department. Secured service truck number 26 sander, oiled and greased. Plowed and treated 2-inch storm on 27. Replaced main bearings number 20 on sander. And fixed center support on truck number 26 sander. That's all I had for Highway Department.
Do we know why Dan was unavailable to come here tonight?
That I do not know.
Okay. Is there a way you could find out for us?
Yep.
It's been a little while since you've been here. All right. Please. Do we know about Scott Singer, or did you reach out to anybody? Okay. I only asked if there's information that we were looking at bathroom. So I'll read his report. So incidents investigated, 41. Arrest 3, motor vehicle accidents 2, motor vehicle activity 14. Maximum body cameras have been implemented. Continue to work on audit, exploring the ability for the agency to become NHTSTC accredited. Recruiting staff to receive letter of recognition from residents, recognizing Officer Hutchins for going above and beyond while assisting with disabled motorists. The residents describe Officer Hutchins as professional, congenial, and a wonderful asset to the town department. We urge residents with concerns, complaints, compliments to contact the Middleton Police Department. We encourage all feedback. All right. Any questions about that? Okay.
Well, I do have a question about that. 2-7, okay? That was a meeting down at the school, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're talking about the Middleton Education Delivers, right? School delivery.
Well, we had a school meeting to vote on something.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. The chief was there at one point. I saw him there, okay? I walked from my house from Eastman Lane. The roads were terrible. Okay? They said they salted and plowed. They never plowed till about, I don't know, maybe 5 o'clock at night. I walked home from the school, excuse my language, after that shit show we had down there of a meeting, okay? At 12:30, 1:45, when they finally decided they were gonna do something about that second thing, motion, whatever, I walked home, here's a truck off the side of the road by the church. Fire department was there. No police. Why weren't they there? That's an accident.
Yeah.
Shouldn't they be there?
That's the question we're going to have to ask the chief. So,
That's,
oh, Jerry.
I if you want, so on the weekends, on certain times, and I don't know their exact schedule, the state police covers, and state police did respond to that. It took them a little while with the road conditions to get there, but the state police did arrive. At one, I don't know how long it takes.
that doesn't matter. We have coverage on here on weekends for a police. Taxpayers pay that. We should have a cop there.
I'm just,
Like I said, this conversation that we're
Okay, that's why I'm here tonight.
Okay.
Because between the school board thing and that there in the roads was a total shit show. Excuse my language.
That's it. Josh?
Are we supposed to have coverage on weekends for police, or is that just hit or miss? It's not like a schedule?
I believe we're supposed to have coverage.
I think you said we did. The
Yeah.
last time you said we did.
So that's something we'll definitely confirm with the chief.
Was there not a Middleton cop there for that?
state police.
I did hear state police come, so.
I have a question. I'm new,
Oh,
so.
can you introduce
Oh,
yourself?
my name is Madeline Fuciano. I just wanted to know, how many police officers do we have on payroll?
3. Currently 3, right? Yeah, 3. Yeah. We have Chief, we have
Kayla,
Kayla, and we have
and Amanda.
Man, right?
Thank you.
And then during the summer we get Range. All right. So now we have. Do you need your name? Ma'am, can you spell your name?
Oh, my name, Fuciano?
Yeah.
F-R-U-C-I-A-N-O, Madeline. You can spell whatever way you want.
Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate that. All right. Now we have the town clerk, tax collector. Oh, sorry.
My question is,
Mr. Kirkland?
we have two full-time offices,
Yes.
and the third officer is only a part-time. She's here only a couple times a month, right?
Correct. Okay. All right. Before I go to the tax collector, any more questions, so please? Okay. Now I'm going to go to the tax collector. I only asked because I didn't want to miss anything. All right. So, for me is right. Collections for the month was $91,078.27. Town clerk took in $59,996.70. Okay. We have a report from the treasurer. Report from the CEO. No. Town report, warrant article.
Yeah, so I asked for this to be put on there. Obviously, town report is going to be due, it needs to be available 3 weeks from today. So that needs to be worked on to be put together. And that will include all the warrant articles, and we'll get that information from the budget committee.
And they're having a hearing, aren't they?
We have a public hearing Wednesday night, 6 o'clock.
Oh, is it 6?
Yes,
So 6 o'clock here?
yes.
Perfect. All right.
When's the town report's gonna be available?
They'll be available 3 weeks from today. And they have to be.
If we get back, if we get sooner, we will, but guaranteed through today.
Okay.
All right. U.S. comments.
I just have one going back to Colleen's question last week. I believe it was Colleen who asked about whether or not the highway department was CPI certified. It was Josh.
No, let's go.
All right. I haven't heard back from Dan yet, but I have to just wrote that down and follow up with him again, so.
While he's right here, Chief, are you able to certify people for that?
We have people in the department that are.
Okay.
So we have 2 members that are CPR instructors, and we are actually in the works of doing a town employee class. We're getting it scheduled now, so that should be coming up pretty shortly.
Yeah, that was my second thing, not to make it out to be just DPW, that should be available to anybody that's town hall.
Yeah, and then we're-
Employee here that wants it, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So it'll be for all town employees, and then beyond, after that, we're gonna start doing some public courses as well.
Is that just CPR, or is that AED first aid as well?
CPR and AED. I'd have to check on the first aid portion. I'm not sure if those particular instructors do that or not, but I can certainly get back to you on that.
Thank you.
All right. Any other U.S. comments? before we move along?
Sunday, we have, the rec is doing a free for Middleton residents, Sweetheart Pancake Breakfast from 8 to 11 right here.
Excellent. Anybody? Okay. Public comment? Seeing none?
I'll make a motion to adjourn at 6:50.
55, second. All right, motion by Bonnie, second by Roxanne, all in favor? And we're adjourned.